I see as an enormous concern is that there are people who want to listen to Dr. Cass, right? I'm just going to give you a brief overview of Dr. Cass. Dr. Cass is not somebody who has ever managed transgender children or adults. She's a respiratory pediatrician, so she manages lung problems, and yet she, for one person, was called to do a review on transgender services, which is a little bit surprising. It's like you wouldn't. We have two charities in the UK. We have one that protects birds, and we have one that protects animals. We wouldn't ask the bird charity to give opinions on how we manage animals. We would ask the animal charity. Do you understand my point? And then we have somewhere.
I mean, hold on. If we pause there for a second, you wouldn't want somebody who has a financial, sort of tie into the business of transgenderism to be the one studying this. You would take somebody who's a professional in the field of medicine, and you would have them study it independently. So I think that's what the intention was, is have somebody independently study it.
In medicine, if you were reviewing a cardiology, a heart procedure, you wouldn't ask the brain surgeons to carry out the review. You would ask the cardiologists to carry out the review. And just because this is transgender medicine, it shouldn't be any different. But what happened, and nobody really knows why, but Dr. Cass was put forward as the only applicant and the successful applicant to do this review. I'm not going to speculate why, but you can probably imagine why I'm speculating. But actually the WPATH, which was over 200 gender experts, and they did a whole review of all the literature in the same way that Dr. Cass purported to, and they came out with a different outcome. So if I had a transgender child, and I don't, I would be thinking, do I want the opinions of the review of one doctor who wasn't a gender specialist, or would I rather have the reviews of 200 gender specialists reviewing all the research? And I know which one I choose, because I will go with the evidence.
I mean, so here's how that kind of works out. Here in the US, there was a big story in the New York Times about something sort of similar to the Cass review, where they were studying all of this stuff, and somebody who was pro-trans rights was behind that, right? And what ended up happening is, behind the scenes, the numbers they were seeing were not in alignment with the ideological views they had and wanted. So they were trying to hide this review. That was a big story. It was a bombshell here that essentially science was being hidden because the predetermined outcome they were hoping for was not what they were getting. And so I think your normal sort of person out there, if you ask them, would it be appropriate to take a group of people who all receive a financial benefit and ask them to essentially investigate themselves? Is that a good idea? Your average person would say, no, you need somebody from outside there to give a clean, unbiased, eagle-eye view look at it and to decide, is this actually on the up and up?
I don't think Dr. Cass's outcome was eagle-eyed or unbiased.
Please explain that, because I want people to have the full view. What was biased?
It's been picked up, as you have
what's up, Colorbo?
In the UK, in Europe, and now in States of America. And as a result of that, children are being...
You want to play, Colorbo?
Now, what happens to those children? We know what happens to children who are denied care. It causes harm. It causes lifelong body changes that could have been prevented, and it causes severe mental health deterioration because they know there is care available, and yet somebody else has banned it for them. So even though the research supports that it improves mental health, functioning, life satisfaction scores, longevity.
I want to understand completely, make sure we're on the same page. Are you saying that Dr. Cass's report leads to kids committing suicide?
I don't want to make that association because that's too strong. But
mark my words,
what we do know
we will try.
Finally got Colorbo.
Care, their mental health suffers, and the worst outcome from suffering mental health is suicide, and that is when children are denied care.
So, let me ask you this: if let's say
their terror will feed
says that they want gender-affirming care, but the gender-affirming care in their mind is a Brazilian
now
butt
you need,
lift because
now
they
you
watch
need
YouTube
two
all the
Colorbos.
time, and their favorite singer has a Brazilian butt lift.
Can we have
No, this is a real question. This is a real question. So
you're talking about a 13-year-old transgender child comes to the gender clinic and says, "I want a Brazilian butt lift." Is that really what?
Where do you draw the line? Is what I'm saying on procedures to give quote gender-affirming care, right? Because
But you're doing that
conceivably,
thing. You're doing that alarmist. Oh my
no, it's
goodness.
not alarmist. If somebody has body dysmorphia, I mean, there's people out there who say they don't feel their true self unless they were to get a limb amputated. There are people out there that is a real mental condition. So why is that any less real? Why is that something we should take less seriously than somebody saying, I should be...
You get to take it seriously? What gives you the right to take this seriously or not? And then champagne it from your on your platform. What position is it that you hold that gives you the right to decide what happens inside a gender clinic with a transgender child and their family?
Millions of people have entrusted me to stand up for what they believe is right, and so that's what I do. And
it's either that or millions of people will view your views, and if you get the detransition on and you do it together, I bet you make a very compelling argument. But that's a bit different from millions of people trust Robbie to expose this, to make sure no transgender child ever gets any further gender affirming care. I'm like, whoa, I don't know who elected you in that position.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Here in Tennessee, my views were widely popular and were a large reason why they banned these procedures. So clearly,
you're responsible for it.
Clearly, there was.
You're responsible for the care being banned in Tennessee. Well, I tell you what, Robbie, when you look back on your life in a couple of decades to come, I really hope that you're not proud of it, because you will have caused a lot of harm if that is your responsibility.
I believe that we will have saved a lot of children.
I feel very sad for the children, the transgender children in Tennessee, if it was you that managed to get this care withdrawn or prohibited. Very sad for them.
I feel we're going to save a lot of kids and allow them to develop to adulthood and make their adult choices when they have
where is it that you get to make that opinion, though? Because, like, you're not a doctor.
I mean, you get to make the argument. I get to make the argument. You know, I think generally in the world, people are over the sort of institutional, I'm bestowed a right by having a diploma. That's not how you're bestowed the right to speech and to have an opinion. Speech and opinion.
I'm gonna go now, by the way, this is my new account because my old one got hacked.
Who
hacked it?
What sounds more reasonable to them?
Who hacked your account?
Right now,
why are the people deciding what medical care?
Who should decide? Why should people not have a say in what happens in their societies? Societies are built on incentives. If you have an incentive system that is structured to say that essentially the voices of the people don't matter, and actually only these people who get a piece of paper from a university are the ones who are allowed to have opinions, you're going to have a revolution on your hands. You have to listen to people in a functioning society. It has to happen.
We need to listen to the people who are living the experience every day. We have to listen to the transgender people, not the non-transgender people. We need to listen to what the transgender people want. And the millions of transgender people out there are saying, please, can you stop interfering with the care that we want, that we know, that research supports, that will make our lives better.
So do we need to listen to a 45-year-old male?
Trusting you to support the banning of that care for somebody else, a different group of people.
Helen, do we need to listen to a 45-year-old male who says he's actually a 6-year-old and says he's trans age? Do we need to listen to him?
Sorry, what was this one now? A 46-year-old who says he's a 6-year-old. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he says he's trans age. This is, again, another real mental condition.
What's up, Banana?
It's a real mental condition.
Let's do some more traversal.
And they dress up in diapers. Do you believe they need to be?
And the black. And now we're doing a cut.
Just answer the question. It's not a difficult one. If you're actually straight on this logic, if we go down the same logic train you're on, then you have to believe that person having that experience, and you have to treat them as such, or you're causing harm. Because that person says if you do not treat them as a 6-year-old, you're causing them harm.
You whether or not they would be allowed to have treatment for their age identity. Is that what you're trying to get me to?
They want to be legally recognized as that because they believe that they are that age. And they think that if you do not affirm that, you are causing them harm.
I'm just making up some space.
Do you affirm that person?
Where have you got this one from?
Groups of people.
I've never had this one.
There are groups of people who would like. There are groups of people who would like to pretend they're children. They literally dress up in diapers. Okay, these are sick people in my mind. People who are very mentally ill. And on your train of logic of saying we need to listen to the people having the experience, that would mean that I need to listen to that person.
And they need to be in the hands of mental health practitioners.
How is
that by accident?
And transgender people are not mentally ill. So we're not doing a direct comparison here of your fictitious.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Identifies as 6.
They're mentally ill.
Transgender people.
They're mentally ill.
Identify with a different gender to the sex that they were assigned at birth. It's
They're
not
both
hard.
identifying as something they can't
You put on their birth
biologically be.
certificate male, and it ended up being wrong. They were actually female. It's not hard.
No.
They're both identifying as something that they can't biologically be, nor were they biologically born as. Because you can't change your chromosomes. That's not scientifically
You're not born as 5 or 46. 6 or 46 is a number.
You have a biological age. Everybody does. Everybody has a biological age.
Who's this? This Anana?
It's a number of years. It's not biological. It's nothing to do with biology.
Actually, there's
it's Jay Dragon. What's up, Jay Dragon?
You've been alive, and
I don't know who you are.
biological age that's measured by taking blood, and you're able to measure a bunch of different components and figure out what your biological age is. It's an emerging science, but beyond that, your normal, rational person.
Now listen, we could talk about that one because there's a lot of money in that. Because what they're going to sell you next is how to give you medicine and.
No, I agree with you. I actually think it's total bullshit.
Let me buy some weapons. Hold on.
Trust me, I agree with you. We would agree with each other.
Sorry about that. I accidentally
That's
left.
not
Yeah, it's
the
okay.
same as transgender
I'm gonna buy some
identities. And you
weapons.
can't-
Hold on.
I'm not comparing them. You're comparing pineapples to turnips.
I see them mentally as the same thing, and so I'm.
You the right to see them mentally.
Well, I'm asking you, how am I wrong? Please explain that to me. Explain to me in the
I'll
best
remove
argument you
this.
possibly have how those two
Hold on,
things
hold
are
on,
different,
hold on.
because they both have impossibilities
I need,
tied to them. In the case of the person born male saying that they're
dagger,
female, they have
bow.
chromosomes
They weren't born
that you
male.
can't
They weren't born
change.
male.
So
They weren't born male. They were born. Your
what is
identity-
a male? What is a woman? What is a male? Can you explain that?
Oh, you want this cheap one again?
No, it's not a cheap one. I actually am wondering. I want to know, how do you define these to have terms that we all can agree on? Because it has to be a term everybody can agree
Do you not know what a woman is?
I'm very clear on what a woman is. There's a natural born
And so
female.
am I. And your gender identity is whether you're a woman or a man, right? But your chromosomes are little tiny things that you can't see that are in every single cell of your body. Nothing to do with your gender identity at all. Just so happens,
I'll do this later.
that the majority of people who identify as female happen to have XX. However, some have XO, XXY, XY.
And those are called chromosome disorders.
You know, it's a difference.
Medically, those are called disorders. When somebody doesn't have XX or XY,
I guess we're in Jada Dragon's lobby. I don't know what's going on.
You know that, and it's very, very rare.
All right, Jada
That's
Dragon.
how they're referred to.
Are you saying that
Hold on,
people with
hold on.
Down syndrome have
let me turn off.
disorders? It's like
It's referred.
There you go. Sorry, had to turn off the podcast.
I understand.
I put on the podcast when there's nobody else to argue. Somebody else to talk to. Put on the podcast. Good old debate. Get the blood pumping.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I invited her. Yeah. I don't know when to start. Yeah.
Jaded Dragon. Do you have a mic, Jaded Dragon? You are the host. And where did we meet?
Profile, is it?
I don't remember meeting Jaded Dragon.
Oh, actually, I did. I invited her in a game. I planned to start it with her, but and I saw you were online.
Okay,
on
super.
live, and so I just invited you.
Super dupe.
Then I accidentally left, and now she's part of the leader. So.
Ready. Yeah, I'm ready too. Yeah. I press ready. Are we not? I don't see the countdown.
I don't think she realizes that she has to start it.
Oh, okay. You can just give me hosts, Jada Dragon.
Oh no, she started it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now there's a countdown. Okay, great. Okay, in the meantime... Do I have 3 million yet? I do. I need 3 million so I can do an upgrade. Where was it? The camp? No, it was loadout. Supplies.
Business in this world is about two things: speed and decisiveness. Be quick, don't think.
Karma Lotus candle holder. Oh no! Glazed vase. Oh, I have to take it out of the market. No. I traded some materials I needed to upgrade stuff. Oh well. I'm still learning how to do this, like the back end of, this game mode. With the market and like trading stuff.
Their terror will feed.
Oh god. Hey, what's up, backyard mechanic? Oh.
Vanquish decisively. Search meticulously. Return promptly. Above
I'm
all,
just
Going
walking
back
across it.
empty-handed.
never leave what you love.
Let's go to that cave and snag some treasure.
What cave? Okay, just follow. Yeah, let's just follow over there. Follow. Oh, hold on. Why did Jada Dragon? Why did she mark that?
Oh, the prostitute Kevin. No, I did actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, since I had a key. Much stuff there.
Join me now!
Join up! We're stronger together! Our prey arrives. Weapons at the ready.
Much better.
You've got the runestone. Use it at the designated spot to summon a boss. Defeat the boss to earn plenty of rewards.
All right, let's go boss hunting. Where is it? Over there? Yeah. 600 away.
Fortify my hide.
Hey,
my
everybody
fur,
heal up.
My metal.
Everybody heal up to max.
Preparing armor for future battles.
My armor is in need of repair.
A gift from the ancestors.
I'm being picky this time around. We're gonna get blue stuff, and purple stuff. I'm gonna ignore gray stuff. Jaded Dragon needs to heal up.
It's about to get
Do this.
cold. Join me now.
Just
Oh, these are just mobs.
The skies darken. My winds are ready.
Join up! We're stronger together! Time for this tiger to earn his stripes!
Fortify
Another
my
one.
hide, my fur, my metal.
Everybody heal up.
This could be useful. Repairing armor for future battles.
Holy shit. We gotta cross a chasm.
Oh.
Right here.
hold up, I'm coming.
There's a land bridge right here.
The spirit of the Grey Wolf tells me to head this way.
So I marked where the land bridge is. You gotta climb the big skeleton. You're not gonna be able to cross otherwise. The grappling hook won't reach. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm supposed to go here and then.
Yeah. Just follow my mark.
Forget it.
See that?
The spirit of the Grey Wolf tells me to head this way. The spirit
Follow
of
them.
the
Yeah,
Grey
yeah,
Wolf
yeah, yeah.
tells me to head this way.
Yeah, climb the. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Nana has it.
There we go.
Close to it anyway.
Ah.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Come on,
The
Jay
spirit
Dragon.
of the Grey Wolf tells me to head this way.
Jay the
The
Dragon.
spirit of the Grey Wolf tells me to head this way. Forget it.
Gonna take all three of us to jump the boss. There you go.
Yeah, I see it.
Sharp as a wolf's teeth.
No sound detected.
From the ancestors.
Go here.
It's not detecting the sound. Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. I have a problem. I have a problem with sound here.
Shut up.
Yeah, sorry, I'm dealing with this. If you guys can cover for me.
Yeah.
Background music. Audio mixer. Jesus. Microphone. Realtek audio. Monitor off. Yeah, it should be working. Okay, let's try it. All right, ready to jump the boss?
Wait, I need to hear.
Onana, you know what to do.
Preparing armor for future battles.
You're going to
I am
immediately
ready for any fist or arrow.
Hulk out. Immediately Hulk out, okay?
Oh, I can't talk to him immediately.
And then you're gonna do the stomp. Okay, hold on. And then you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
do.
changed character, by the way.
Oh shoot. Okay, never mind. Here we go.
I transformed into a beast.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The winds blow in our favor. It's the perfect God's fury breathes through me. Don't rush me.
Time for this tiger to earn his strike.
So, you thought your chance had come, huh?
Fortify my hide, my fur, my metal.
They didn't see that coming.
My turn, prey of mine.
They didn't see that coming. They didn't see that coming.
Okay, heal up, heal up, heal
My
up.
hide, my fur, my metal.
Really effective.
Somebody else get that. Or never mind, I'll get it. And make sure to heal up.
Yeah.
Heal up just in case you get jumped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't want the shields.
Much better.
Okay. I need some armor stuff. Marker? Okay. J-Dragon wants us to go over there. I'll go over there here soon.
Go here.
We shouldn't let this ore go to waste.
Preparing armor for future
The realm of
battles.
Yang is about to emerge. Enter the gate of Yang and face off against another team to win treasure and strength. Defeated players drop their relics and suffer Yang depletion, but they will keep their equipment and can continue the journey.
Enemy threat incoming. Join up. We're stronger together.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. People got no respect when I'm streaming. They're just like interrupting the stream like if it was nothing. Hold on.
You can ride it.
Enemy strike incoming.
The skies darken. My winds are ready.
Stand there. They didn't see that coming.
What was that? I'm almost dying.
Join me now.
Time for this tiger to earn its stripes. This is really effective.
My armor is in need of repair.
Preparing armor for future battles. Enemy strike incoming.
Come, we will fight.
Your souls are so fragile.
You didn't even try.
That was dangerous.
My armor is in need of repair.
I see.
My armor is in need of repair. Head for my marker.
I'm not going back empty-handed. Let's uncage the tiger. Go here. Go here. Yes.
Guys, sorry, I gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go. I got some real world bullshit I gotta deal with. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's too bad.
You guys can go ahead and escape without me. Go.
All right.